Hello everyone, welcome to Buddha GS Center. In today's video, we will learn some simple and easy facts about the Elizabethan era. These facts are important for exams and also give a great understanding of this historical period. Let's start. Section 1 Basic Facts. Elizabethan Era is named after Queen Elizabeth I. This era lasted from 1558 to 1603. Queen Elizabeth I was the daughter of King Henry VIII. She ruled England for 45 years. The Elizabethan era is often called the Golden Age of England. During this period, England became very powerful. Queen Elizabeth I never married. She was called the Virgin Queen. The Elizabethan era is famous for its great art, music, and literature. The English Renaissance happened during this time. Section 2 Society and Culture. Most people lived in the countryside during the Elizabethan era. The rich lived in large houses or castles. The poor lived in small cottages. London was the largest city in England. English society was divided into classes. Nobles were the highest class in the society. The middle class included merchants and traders. The lower class included farmers and laborers. The main religion in England was Protestantism. Roman Catholics faced restrictions during this time. Section 3 Fashion and Clothing. Fashion was very important in the Elizabethan era. Rich people wore fancy clothes made of silk and velvet. Men wore dowlets and hose. Women wore long dresses with wide skirts. Ruffs were worn around the neck by both men and women. Lower class people wore simple woolen clothes. Bright colors like red, blue, and yellow were popular. Sumptuary laws controlled what people could wear based on their class. Jewelry was worn by the rich to show their wealth. Hats were also a big part of fashion in the Elizabethan era. Section 4 Literature and Theatre. William Shakespeare was a famous playwright of this time. Shakespeare wrote plays like Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. Christopher Marlowe was another famous playwright. The Globe Theatre was built during the Elizabethan era. Plays were a popular form of entertainment. Only men could act in plays. Female roles were played by young boys. Poetry was also very popular. Edmund Spenser wrote The Faerie Queene. The printing press helped spread literature during this time. Section 5 Exploration and Discovery. England became a great sea power in the Elizabethan era. Sir Francis Drake was a famous explorer. He was the first Englishman to sail around the world. English sailors explored new lands in the Americas. The English defeated the Spanish Armada in 1588. The victory made England very powerful. Sir Walter Raleigh tried to establish a colony in North America. England expanded its trade with other countries. The East India Company was founded during this time. Exploration helped England become wealthy. Section 6 Food and Drink. Bread was a basic food in the Elizabethan era. Rich people ate white bread while the poor ate brown bread. Meat, especially beef, was a common food for the rich. The poor ate more vegetables and grains. Spices were used to flavor food. Sugar was expensive and considered a luxury. Ale and beer were popular drinks. Wine was also drunk by the rich. Tea and coffee were not common in this era. Fruit was often cooked before eating. Section 7, Daily Life. Most often cooked before eating. Section 7, Daily Life. Most people worked as farmers or laborers. The townspeople worked as merchants, craftsmen, and traders. The rich lived in large homes with servants. The poor lived in simple houses with thatched roofs. Education was mainly for boys from wealthy families. Girls were usually taught how to manage a household. School focused on reading, writing, and Latin. Most children did not attend school. Marriage was often arranged by families. People believed in superstitions like witches and fairies. Section 8, Government and Politics. Queen Elizabeth I was the head of the government. She ruled with the help of the Privy Council. Parliament was responsible for making laws. The Queen had the final say in all decisions. Elizabeth's reign was mostly peaceful. There were some rebellions against the government. The most famous rebellion was the Northern Rebellion in 1569. The religious conflicts were common during this time. Catholics and Protestants often fought for power. Elizabethan I supported the Protestant Church of England. Section 9, Science and Medicine. The study of science grew. Section 9, Science and Medicine. The study of science grew during the Elizabethan era. Astronomy was an important field of study. The telescope was not yet invented. Medicine was not very advanced. Many people believed illnesses were caused by bad air. Doctors used herbs and plants for treatment. Bloodletting was a common medical practice. Hospitals were often run by churches. Surgeons were not as respected as doctors. The bubonic plague or Black Death killed many people. Section 10, Legacy and the End of Era. King James I succeeded her and started the Jacobean era. The Elizabethan era is remembered for its achievements in art and culture. This period shaped modern English literature. Shakespeare's works are still studied and performed today. The defeat of the Spanish Armada made England a strong sea power. The Elizabethan era laid the foundation for the British Empire. This era is seen as one of the England's greatest cultural periods. Queen Elizabeth I is still remembered as one of the England's greatest monarchs. The Elizabethan era is often called the Golden Age because of its cultural and political achievements. Thank you for watching. I hope these facts about the Elizabethan era help you in your studies. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Buddha GS Center for more educational content. See you in the next video. Bye bye.